Hello, welcome to Valkyria Chronicles. We are finishing off Chapter 8, The Wooden Snare, and we're heading on to the next chapter, trying to get battle done too.
Lieutenant Gunther reporting for duty.
We really missed you, boss. Lieutenant, that is.
Isara, aren't you going to welcome your brother back home?
Yeah, Sarah.
You was worried about him, weren't you?
Oh god, these guys are all so adorable. I'm gonna get cavities. My teeth are going to melt.
I'm glad you're all right.
And the dentist will ask why, and I'll say Valkyria Chronicles
So
did
am
it to me.
Largo and Rosie, thank you for looking for my brother. I'm in your debt.
Having some dark hair thank me. Well, it's weird.
You're so tsundere,
Good to see him
Rosie.
in one piece, though. You gotta admit that, right?
Well, it was an adventure, all right. And pretty scary, too. But I feel like I got to know you a little better. And when you said that Squad 7 was like your second family, it made me feel... I felt really happy.
Aww.
So... thanks for that, Welkin.
Everyone in this game is adorable. It's not natural.
Chapter 9, A Midsummer Incident.
Gosh, wonder what that will be. Maybe everyone gets the love potion sprinkled on their eyelids. I very almost explained that joke, but no. No, you've all read or seen A Midsummer Night's Dream. You do not need me explaining that to you.
Welkin Gunther reporting, Captain.
Oh, hey, Welkin.
Hey, Welkin.
Oh, hey, Faldio.
You got called in too, Faldio?
Clearly, he's not just here for fun.
I apologize for calling the two of you in on an off-duty day. Princess Cordelia has graciously extended banquet invitations to the three of us.
That is gracious of her.
What? But why us?
No, because you've won every battle you've been in, nearly defeated the Crown Prince of the Empire, Welkin.
It seems you two will be recognized for your successes at Vassal and more recent ops.
Okay, I know what we've done, but what the fuck has Foldio done? Apart from lose horribly to Selvaria and not even pass enough time
The
to
event will be held tomorrow at the castle.
blow up the Batamies.
Oh. I'm not really good with the formal stuff.
You'll cope, Welkin.
What are you, crazy? Do you have any clue how rare a chance to meet the princess is?
I imagine he had picked up on that, yes, Foldio.
They say that House Rangries, the Archdukes of Gallia, are descended from the Valkyria. If that's true, Princess Cordelia herself is a Valkyria, and we get an audience with her.
Will you please pick a word to use? Is there some kind of linguistic quirk I'm not picking up on? Do we have subtly different meanings or something?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Just don't forget to wear dress uniforms, gentlemen. I'll meet you both at Castle Randgrees tomorrow evening. You're dismissed until then.
Yeah. So much for my plans to go bird watching tomorrow.
The birds will still be there the day after, Welkin.
I hope they don't mess this up.
They will absolutely mess this up.
Sorry to keep you, Captain.
Also, Valet scrubs up really well. Welkin, not so much.
Goodness, Welkin, I hardly recognized you.
Really?
Yes, Captain. Alicia helped me get ready this evening. She kept punching me when I told her she couldn't come with me. I'm still sore.
What, you didn't even get +1s? Wow, Cordelia is kind of cheap.
Well, consider it combat experience.
Wow, Welkin. No grass stains or anything.
Very funny, Faldio. Nice hat, by the way.
You're wearing the same hat, Welkin. I'm pretty sure your character models are identical from the neck down and forehead up.
Yeah, I never did like the look of these ugly things. I've been boycotting them.
Hey, don't you all look nice?
You, meanwhile, apparently haven't dressed up at all for this royal banquet, Ellet.
Good evening, Miss Ellet. Here to cover the banquet tonight?
Really, was a sharp suit too much to ask, Ellet?
You know it. Apparently, an ambassador from the Federation's been invited to the party.
Maybe a different hat?
I smell a plan to sign up an alliance between Gallia and the Federation at work here.
But Gallia's national policy has always been to shun alliances and remain neutral.
I always kind of assumed your neutrality was triple locked. Like Ireland or Switzerland.
I figure it's mostly the idea of Prime Minister Borg, Princess Cordelia's regent. He's using her youth as carte blanche to do whatever he and the other nobles want. With all due respect, the princess isn't much more than a mouthpiece for his policies now.
Ugh. We're about to attend a banquet, and now I've gone and lost my appetite.
Feldio, I'm pretty sure you're a nodal. Like, one of the very same nodals Ellet is talking about, or at least your father is, or your parents.
It's about time to enter. Let's go.
Ooh, opulent.
Your Highness, thank you for your presence on this occasion. Might you grace this assemblage with a word?
They're really pushing the unicorn
Honored
shtick.
ladies and gentlemen, if I may, I appear before you today at the peak of joy. For
Really?
now, two great powers join together.
You seem
Gallia
dour.
and the Federation pledge their allegiance as we seek to build together an eternal peace for Europa.
Know this. The honor of dear Gallia, in fact her very freedom,
I like
is
this
currently
guy.
under attack and hangs by the thinnest thread you can imagine. But while Princess Cordelia remains on the throne, she who is the scion of the Valkyria's ancient blood promise, no force on this earth will ever see this nation defeated. Is that not so, Princess?
Yes, I draw strength from the Valkyrian bloodline, and my heart is a repository of justice.
Who wrote this speech? They need to be fired.
I am nearly at a loss for words. The privilege of brokering peace with you, Your Highness, has been the greatest honor of my life, and I thank you for it. With bountiful stores of Ragnite, and your strategic position between East and West, you've become the foundation of Europa. In this time of peril, the Foundation is grateful, and happily joins hands in crushing the Imperial threat before us.
They just want to be sure they're the ones who control us when this is over. Make no mistake, the Federation would conquer Europa the same as the Empire. This is stupid.
It is hard to accept what he's saying.
Ellet, you stand out like a sore thumb.
As long as we fight as one, the Empire's forces will never be a danger.
We shall topple the Empire, and rid the world of their threat. And then we shall unify Europa and govern under our great banners.
All of Europa. Well, there's something we haven't heard before.
We're not fighting this war so we can invade another country.
Absolutely. All we want is to keep our homes and our families safe.
Now, my friend, let us put an end to all these formalities and raise a glass to honor this historic
Those
night.
aren't
Yes,
glasses.
a toast to the shining future that awaits.
They'd here be
Cheers.
china goblets.
Cheers.
Honestly, Borg, I know it's an idiom, but
Where are you
well,
going?
a metaphor, a figure of speech. That were you raised in a barn?
I'm out of here. I'm going
What is
home.
wrong with you,
See ya.
dog? Foldio is just as angry as I
Foldio?
am. Like me, Foldio respects the proper nomenclature of drinking implements. I'm full of rage and vim. I mean, really,
I'm glad that's over.
you couldn't have at least thoughts and glasses after you wrote
We
that
should be heading
speech?
back soon. I believe the exit was this way.
I mean, you're rich and you must have had that written well
Oh.
in advance. Oh, hey Cordelia.
Princess Cordelia.
Princess Cordelia, what did you think about Borg saying glasses when he meant china goblets?
I'm so terribly sorry. Are you all right, Your Highness?
I am unharmed.
I cannot begin to apologize. Please forgive my clumsiness.
Do not trouble yourself. I bid you a safe return and a good night.
Your Highness, are you really in support of an alliance with the Federation?
Welkin, you can't just ask that.
Lieutenant Gunther, have you lost your mind?
Good question. Why aren't you the protagonist, Vallet?
Please forgive me. I'm aware that what I'm saying may be out of line. But seeing you tonight, I got the feeling that your opinion is being ignored.
Elliot literally told you that.
I am still young. All political matters are handled by my regent, Borg. The protection of Gallia and of the Valkyrian bloodline is my fated onus. Their protection does not require my personal feelings. I need only live by the laws set forth by those who come before me.
Well, that's convincing.
I bid you once more, good night.
Yeah, night.
Your Highness.
Do you copy? It's me. The mark is alone. Now is our chance. You know the plan. Have the armored car on standby. Once I have the mark, I'll be there.
Well, I'll leave you here. Good night, Welkin.
Good night, Captain.
Wait! Hold it, Verrat! Verrat! Terrible news.
General Damon, what's the problem?
Princess Cordelia's been kidnapped.
But we just left her.
Kidnapped? It can't be.
Yes, it was that Federation ambassador. He was a spy all along.
I don't think he's a spy. You know his allegiances. You know who he works for. He is just a kidnapper.
So the Federation takes her under their protection, and Gallia along with her. Typical, considering the sorts of backroom dealings and extortion they've used till now.
So get on it! Verrat, you've got to get her back!
Understood. Lieutenant, gather your squad immediately.
Yes, Captain.
Almost selected the wrong episode there. That would have been embarrassing for all of us. Mostly for me.
Hey, KC, what is that thing?
It's a plane, and I would bet money on Isara being the one building it.
It's an airplane.
Since, I mean, is there anything Isara can't do?
The first test flight succeeded during EW1. Now research is going on all over the world.
I mean, she can deliver babies while driving a tank during battle, so...
Whoa, so this is what one of those things looks like. Man, I want up in one.
Oh, hello, Leon. Chris.
I fucking told you. Now you all owe me money.
You got the day off. What are you hanging around here for?
I shall take 10 of your British pounds from everybody watching this video, because that is how gambling works.
Wait, let me guess. Are you building this airplane, Isara?
Yes, there's still a ways to go before it's complete, but the basic
Leave it to
sorry.
you, Isara. You learned all this on your own?
I'm working from documents my father collected before his death.
That's amazing. I'm so impressed.
So where are you flying to once it's all done? Going on a trans-Gallian tour, maybe?
First, I'd like to take my brother up in it. Once, when we were young, he and I were out bird watching when he mentioned it. That he wished he could fly like they did.
Oh, okay.
That's my goal. I've been pursuing this project bit by bit in my free time.
Oh, that's real sweet.
Yeah, Isara just single-handedly building a plane in her spare time.
Isara, can I ask you a favor? Please, let me help you build your airplane.
What?
I want to become an engineer of your caliber someday, Isara. I feel like watching you work would help me learn a great deal. Please, Isara.
Yeah, we all know what your game is, Christ.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Hey, then can I help out too? Come on.
Uh-huh.
You don't mind?
Oh, Isara, you're so naive.
Of course not. I may not look bright, but I've been working my butt off in R&D for a while.
Of course. Well, thank you both.
And that's how Isara unknowingly gained a harem.
All right.
That's the emergency siren.
What's happening at this hour?
An emergency, one presumes.
Let's ready the Edelweiss. I'm sure that whatever it is, it's urgent.
Well, yes, otherwise they wouldn't have used the emergency alarm, Isara.
Absolutely. I'll help you prep it.
Honestly, I'm sure it's urgent. Unlike those totally non-urgent emergencies, which happen all of the time. Those emergencies which you can just get to whenever.
We have an emergency on our hands. Princess Cordelia has been kidnapped by Federation operatives.
My computer still does not like these map sections. Okay, so no lancers, no tank cannons, no grenades, but we are going to put Largo and Alicia down here because that will give us some extra action points. For disclosure, I have done this mission before in previous recordings, which didn't work out. I have not, however, managed to beat
Your
this
mission
mission.
is to rescue Her Highness unharmed. Failure isn't an option on this one, soldiers.
They can't get to the harbor. We stop them here. Squad 7, move out.
To the harbor, full steam. The ship's waiting there to take us out of Gallia. Apologies for the cramped quarters, Your Highness. We'll have you comfortable soon.
Lieutenant, it's likely the ambassador has the princess with him inside that armored vehicle. Use firearms to stop it with minimal force, then recover the princess. Don't lose them. Tank shells, anti-tank lances, and grenades are off limits. You could harm the princess.
Understood, Captain.
Welks, even if we can't attack with it, the Edelweiss can still block their path. Yeah, on a narrow road like this, there's no room to slip past a tank in your way.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get the princess back safe.
Okay. Now, Val doesn't tell you this, but I have leveled up my shock troopers enough to actually get them flamethrowers. But you can't use flamethrowers on the car either, because apparently fire kills people. Bunch of nonsense if you ask me, but there you go. Ooh. That is a pretty fire.
Prepare to intercept.
I was hoping it would kill that Lancer, because I do need to murder both of them this turn.
Let's do this thing. Go down.
I've also equipped Rosie with this Imperial model of machine gun, which is less accurate, but does do more damage. And you'll see why in a moment, if you haven't already figured it out. The Gallian machine guns aren't quite strong enough to do the trick on this armoured car. I don't know if this Imperial machine gun will work either.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
I have never tried it before.
Here we go!
Welks, do you see the vehicle's headlights?
You're right. We can use those lights to tell its position and orientation.
Indeed we can.
Front lines, return fire!
Right now, for example, it is just at this road here. You can see the light shining.
Don't come out of cover until you have to.
There. So let's just slide Welkin as far down here as we can. Nice. Now we're ending the current phase, so that we'll have an extra action point next turn.
What are you doing? Don't stop! Go! Go!
Gallian tank sighted ahead, sir. It's blocking the road completely.
Yes, it is.
Clever little monkeys. Very well. We'll take another route.
That tank, that's a militia model.
Is it though? Isn't the Edelweiss one of a kind? There's a random scout. Usually he heads down towards Welkin. Apparently not this time though. Oh come on, you're not going to be able to take out Rosie. At the moment, you're just wasting everyone's time. Thank you. Okay, here goes nothing.
Let's do this thing.
We're entering what is for me unknown territory now.
Here I come.
Ooh, that is much better. It's doing nearly 3 times the damage that Gallian machine guns do.
Target armored car sighted.
You sighted it ages ago, Rosie.
I'm on it. Ain't no stopping me. Go down.
We should be able to actually finish this battle off this turn, actually. Ah, that's what I like to hear.
I'm on it. Here I come.
See, a lot of people kind of malign the Imperial weapons you can pick up, but they do have their uses in the right context. And
Let's do this thing.
it doesn't hurt to equip a few of your units with them, especially if they're going to be fighting up close, because the Imperial weapons are more powerful but less accurate.
Go down.
Ha! Nailed it.
Operation complete. Let's get Her Highness out of there.
Yeah, I deserved an A rank for that.
Your Highness, are you all right?
I am unharmed. Oh, good.
Being princess ain't all fancy dinners, huh? Gotta be hard carrying a whole country.
Can it, Rosie? That's the Princess of Gallia you're talking to.
Dude, she was being nice.
No, it's quite all right. She speaks the truth. As scion of the Valkyria, it is my fate to live and die for Gallia's well-being.
Are you sure that isn't just your excuse, Your Highness?
Okay, Welkin, you can fuck right off, though.
What?
If you label the status quo fate, you can run from the responsibility of changing it.
Oh, actually, no, you kind of have a point.
You too, Welkin. Have a little respect here.
No, Largo, you just go do something else for a while, okay?
Every living thing in this world struggles to live and pass life on to a new generation.
Okay, you had me and now you're losing me, Welkin.
They use all the instincts and animal wisdom they can just to live that one day longer.
And I'm gone.
That powerful animal will to live is... I think it's a beautiful part of nature.
Please stop. This physically hurts.
Your Highness may be descended from Valkyria, and that may carry a burden. The old ways and traditions you follow may be important to uphold. But I hope that you won't throw away the will to live your own life because of them.
That's enough, Welkin. Give it a rest.
Perhaps it is as you say, and I have been running from responsibility unknowingly. It is indeed mine to consider my life's role within the Valkyrian bloodline.
Your Highness.
I am most envious of your ability to speak your mind so frankly. But time enough remains to consider my role by my own will. Thank you for your words, Lieutenant.
Not at all.
Kind of ship them too now. I ship Welkin with everybody.
Wow, even a princess's gut'll wake up and say hi when it's empty.
I am.
Rumbling bellies are a clever bit of animal wisdom all humans share.
Never speak again, Welkin.
Alicia, have we got anything to eat?
You bet. I brought some of the cinnamon rolls I baked this morning. Here you are, Your Highness.
Trying to get on her good side so she'll invite you to her next banquet, huh, Alicia? I know your game.
Thank you kindly.
Really convincing eating animation there.
I have not had such bread before, but it is quite agreeable.
Just jabbing it against her face.
I'm glad.
All right, let's get Her Highness back to the capital.
That's a great place to leave it. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I will see you later this week or next week. I don't know which part this is.